Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into our time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Well, it's actually a little bit of a mixed bag on this Thursday. Peter Lorre with Mystery in the Air, The Mask of Medussa, Four Star Playhouse, Robert Cummings in A Surprise for the Professor, Orson Welles' Margot Stevenson in an episode of The Shadow, Inner Sanctum Mysteries and The Murder Prophet starring Wendy Berry, and we wrap it up with an episode of The Couple Next Door. That's coming up on this Sure Happy It's Thursday. This is the 4th day of September, 247th day of the year, and we have 118 days left in 2025. Happy birthday to Dr. Austin Watson. If you don't know who that is, I'll tell you in a bit. City of Los Angeles, founded by Spanish settlers on this date in 1781. George Eastman patented his roll film camera in 1888 and registered the Kodak trademark. In 1939, Japan declared neutrality in the European War. Of course, that would not last. In 1950, the Beetle Bailey comic strip began. And it was on this date in 1957, 9 black students attempted to enter Little Rock's Central High School. They were blocked by the National Guard. Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus summoned federal troops.
They will not act as segregationists or integrationists, but as soldiers called to active duty to carry out their assigned task.
On that same date in 1957, Ford introduced the Edsel.
Driving the 1958 Edsel is as easy as flicking a light switch. For Edsel's exclusive new Teletouch drive shifts electrically at a touch. It's a new idea that puts shifting where it belongs, so you can keep both hands safely at the wheel. And look, you can shift and turn the wheel at the same time, for the control remains stationary, which makes Edsel the world's easiest car to handle. On the Edsel's instrument panel, you'll find many more new ideas, like this speedometer that glows red when you exceed the safe maximum speed you set it for. This one simple dial that sets heat, ventilation, and air conditioning at a twist of the wrist. Even a remote trunk release that electrically opens the luggage compartment. And under that long, straight Edsel hood, you'll find the newest V8 engines in the world.
Now, after the Edsel was unveiled to the public, it was considered to be unattractive, overpriced, and overhyped. The Edsel never gained popularity with contemporary American car buyers and sold poorly. Ford lost $250 million on the Edsel's development, manufacturing, and marketing. And the very name Edsel to this day remains a popular symbol for commercial failure. Final episode of The Lawrence Welk Show on this date in 1971 on ABC TV. It moved to syndication. It lasted there another 11 years, and in fact, there are many PBS stations to this day that broadcast Lawrence Welk specials that raise them some money. 1972, swimmer Mark Spitz won a record 7th gold medal at the Munich Summer Olympics.
It's been the hardest 8 days of my life. I planned for those 8 days, and now they're done. And I don't look at it as a sacrifice. I look at it as, well, I'm glad I went through with it.
Now, the record would stand until American swimmer Michael Phelps won 8 gold medals at the 2008 Games in Beijing. Well, it was on this date in 1972, The Price is Right returned to television as the new Price is Right on CBS, hosted by Bob Barker.
A fortune in fabulous prizes may go to these people today if they know when the price is right. Sandy Flournoy, stand up. Paul Levine, stand up. Connie Gunnell, stand up. Myra Carter, stand up. And all four of you, come on down. You're the first contestants on The New Price is Right. And now, here's the star of The New Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Thank you so much. Welcome to The New Price is Right. And let me assure you, fans of the old Price is Right, that this is your favorite game, still based on the pricing of merchandise, with wonderful awards for smart shoppers. We call it The New Price is Right because we have some exciting new games that you will enjoy right there at home with our studio audience, and we're going to get that first game going right now. Here's the first item up for bids on The New Price is Right.
It's a fur coat. A luscious natural brown muskrat coat with genuine white leather trim from the exclusive fur salons of Harry Brown, Beverly Hills, and Las Vegas. This beautiful coat can be yours if the price is right.
Of course, you don't give away furs anymore. Joker's Wild and Gambit also premiered on CBS on this date in 1972. In 1995, World Championship Wrestling's Monday Nitro premiered, beginning the Monday Night Wars between World Wrestling Entertainment and World Championship Wrestling. And although in the short term, WCW won a lot of the battles, in the end, WWE won the war. John Walker Lynn, the American Taliban, sentenced to 20 years in prison on this date in 2002. In 2016, the government of North Korea conducted its fifth and reportedly biggest nuclear test, world leaders condemning the act, with South Korea calling it maniacal recklessness. It was on this date in 2020, Pope Benedict XVI became the longest-living pope, 93 years, 4 months, 16 days, surpassing Pope Leo XIII, who died in 1903. Benedict would pass in 2022. And it was a year ago today, a 14-year-old gunman killed 4 people, injured 7 in a mass shooting at Appalachia High School near Winder, Georgia. Among those passing away on this date in history, the zoologist and TV host Steve Irwin.
Oh, crikey!
Also, Irene Dunn, Charlie Barnett, the saxophonist composer. Also, Dottie West. Fantasy Island's Hervé Villachez, Deep Lane. Joan Rivers passing away on this date. From I Dream of Jeannie and Newhart, Bill Daly. And Weatherman, Willard Scott, all passing away on this date in history. On this date, born on this date in history, Paul Harvey.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows, work all day in the fields, milk cows again, eat supper, then go to town and stay past midnight at a meeting of the school board. So God made a farmer. I need somebody with arms strong enough to wrestle a calf and yet gentle enough to deliver his own grandchild. Somebody to call hogs, tame cantankerous machinery, come home hungry, have to wait lunch until his wife's done feeding visiting ladies, then tell the ladies to be sure and come back real soon, and mean it. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, who can make harness out of hay wire, feed sacks, and shoe scraps, who planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then painin' from tractor back put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. God had to have somebody willing to ride the ruts at double speed to get the hay in ahead of the rain clouds and yet stop in midfield and race to help when he sees the first smoke from a neighbor's place. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody strong enough to clear trees and heave bales, yet gentle enough to yean lambs and wean pigs and tend the pink-combed pullets who will stop his mower for an hour to splint the broken leg of a meadowlark. It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners, somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and rake and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk and replenish the self-feeder and finish a hard week's work with a 5-mile drive to church. Somebody who'd bail a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing, who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer.
An award-winning commercial was what it ended up being, but Paul Harvey, good day. Also born on this date in history, and folks who are no longer with us include actor Nigel Bruce, industrialist Henry Ford II, actor Dick York from Bewitched, politician Thomas Eagleton, and passing away last year, Mitzi Gaynor. All those folks born on this date in history who have left this mortal coil.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Dr. Drew Pinsky, 67 years old today. Comedian Damon Wayans, 65. From Scrubs and Yes Dear, Phil Lewis is 58. Mr. Bucket in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Game of Thrones, Noah Taylor, 56. Her real name is Kia Stevens, but you knew her in most of wrestling as Awesome Kong, although she was Karma in the WWE. And she was Tammy the Welfare Queen Dawson in Netflix's Glow. She is 48 years old today. Wes Bentley from American Beauty in the 2016 Pete's Dragon, and from Yellowstone, Wes Bentley, 47. From Veronica Mars, Max Greenfield is 46. Beyonce is 44. We mentioned Dr. Austin Watson celebrating a birthday today. He is 39. He was known as Austin Creed, or in the WWE, Xavier Woods. He is actually a doctor. He has a PhD in educational psychology. Haley Reinhart, the actress, is 35 today, and country's Hunter Hayes is 34. Those used to be the people celebrating the 9th day of September as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the Four Freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
Peter Lorre, Mystery in the Air, is next on this Thursday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
There is a defense against radioactive fallout. During enemy attack, get to a shelter immediately. Stay there until local officials advise you it's safe to leave. Be prepared.
I have said so much about this show, I just want us to sit back and listen to a horror story. Mystery in the Air. Peter Lorre. 78 years ago, September 4th, 1947, the living dead in a wax museum. The Mask of Medussa.
Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre, presented by Camel Cigarettes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will inspect the 47 wax images you see before you, I think you will admit that they are more lifelike, more startlingly real than any you have ever seen before. But the greatest interest lies in the fact that each one of these figures is a fiendish, sadistic murderer. But come, I begin at the end of the line and describe their horrible crimes.
Yes, there he goes again, telling people all the bad things we did. Oh, it's terrible, being nothing but figures in a wax museum. People staring at us all day long, and not one of them, not one ever suspects that we are still alive.
Each week at this time, Camel Cigarettes bring you Peter Lorre in the excitement of the great stories of the strange and unusual, of dark and compelling masterpieces culled from the four corners of world literature. Tonight, The Mask of Medussa by Nelson Bond.
Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre. Brought to you by Camel Cigarettes. Let your own experience tell you why more people are smoking Camels than ever before. When you smoke a cigarette, it's your T-zone that passes judgment on it. Yes, your T-zone, that's T for taste and T for throat, is your proving ground for any cigarette. If your taste longs for really full, rich flavor in a cigarette, if your throat would welcome true coolness and mildness in a cigarette, don't miss trying a Camel. You may well find, like so many millions of smokers, that Camels suit your T-zone to a T.
So, Greta, how do you like this little fellow, huh?
Oh, he's nice, Carl. I don't believe he ever did anything wrong.
You women, always the same. You heard the lecturer say that every one of these figures is the likeness of a real murder. Maybe this little angel poisoned his wife, eh?
I don't believe it. He is too innocent looking.
Oh, they always are.
Except his eyes. They go right through me.
Come on,
those
before...
idiots and morons. Can't they see I'm still... No, I suppose not. But I'd like to be alive again. Oh, alive again. I'm alive right now, but I'd be better off dead. I can hear, I can see, I can feel, I can think. But I cannot move. I cannot move at all. No matter how
now,
I
ladies
try.
and gentlemen, if you will regard these recent specimens, and if I may say so myself, they're masterpieces. What's the matter, madam?
That strange-looking little one. I was watching him, and he moved his eyes.
Thank you, madam. That's a true compliment to my artistry. But I assure you, the gentleman did not move his eyes. That would be utterly impossible. He is made of wax and other substances known only to myself.
Rubbish. I'm English, my man, and you can't bamboozle me.
I'm sorry if the realism of my exhibits has played tricks with your imagination.
Imagination fiddlesticks. I tell you
If
that
you
I
doubt that my exhibit is exactly as represented, madam, may I return your price of admission?
Oh.
Here you are.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Now, perhaps, if I might suggest a little fresh air.
Well, I do feel a bit faint. All these ghastly crimes, you know.
Of course.
I believe I'll go and have a cup of tea.
To resume, ladies and gentlemen, if you will step over this way, please, you will see exhibit number 3, the infamous hatchet woman of...
This way, exhibit 3. Just listen to him. Day in, day out, we stand here while he talks and talks and talks about us. Oh, he's so boring. All he talks about are those silly incidental murders we committed. Why doesn't he talk how we did them, huh? Well, he and this room are some of the greatest artists in their lines the world has ever known. For example, just look at the ones on each side of me. Here to my left. That's Paul, yes. Oh, he was the most skillful man with a scalpel in Prague. He was wonderful. Even today, they haven't found all the pieces of the bodies he carved up now. And on my right is the beautiful, beautiful Magda. She always killed with a Luger. She used but one bullet to her husband, and she did away with 5 of them. Yes, indeed, it's an honor to stand between such exquisite artists. And as for me, I can hardly believe it was only 3 days ago that I came in here of my own free will. My own free will.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You wish to see my wax figures?
Wax figures?
Yes. All around you.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. And you mean to see You mean all these people are wax?
But certainly.
You know, for a moment, I thought they were alive.
A very natural mistake.
It is, huh? Wait, did you...
By the way, is anything the matter? You seem nervous.
I'm not
What's
nervous.
the matter with you?
Didn't you hear me? I don't know. That's ugly sound. What is it? Yes, it's gone. I don't like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late. I'm sure you want to close up. I'll go now. Perhaps some other time I'll be back.
It is never too late to show my masterpieces. Huh? But first, I'll lock the door and draw the shades.
Wait.
There. Now then, you don't have to be afraid of being seen.
Afraid? Why should I be afraid, huh?
I don't know. Why should anyone be afraid?
I don't know. Well, I'm in no hurry. Well, I suppose since I'm here, I might as well...
Look over my collection?
Yes, why not?
Good. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Aristide Zweig, owner of this exhibit, artist and connoisseur of crime.
Artist and connoisseur of crime? That's an odd combination,
Not at all, as you shall see. Suppose we begin here. Do you, by any chance, recognize this one?
This one? No. But he's very ugly.
Roger Saunders, Englishman, a poisoner, not very imaginative. Next to him here is Nicholas Rodriguez.
See,
he killed with the knife.
Wait a minute.
And over here... What's the matter?
Tell me, these people, they all have a strange look.
Strange?
Yes,
How?
it's as if they had just seen something horrible, and then their faces froze. And...
perhaps they did see something that made them realize the horror of their crimes.
The crimes? Are these all criminals?
Every one. All 46 of them. Murderers.
You must be very interested in murder to get up a collection like this.
Oh, but I am. It is my mission.
Oh, your mission? What are you talking about?
Murder. Murder, that most horrible of crimes.
Yes.
I hate it. I loathe and despise its perpetrators. It is my mission to show the world these fiends in human form, to display them in all their brutal bestiality, that men may view them, tremble, and take heed.
I see. And
yes.
Where do you get your specimen? From the morgue?
Not from the morgue.
No.
I get them here, there, wherever I can find them.
Oh, no,
Usually
no.
I have to go out and look for them. As a matter of fact, there is one now I would like to have very much. For my 47th specimen.
Oh.
Yes, he murdered a defenseless old woman quite near here. Not half an hour ago it was. I heard it over my radio.
Yeah.
He brutally murdered her and took her life savings.
Yes. Did they catch him?
Not yet. But they will.
Yes.
They're watching all the roads. And besides that, the old woman's money was in old bills.
Oh, right.
So old it is now out of circulation. When he tries to pass it, they will know. And if they don't catch him, I will.
You will. You, huh?
Yes. Murder must be avenged and exposed by one means or another.
Oh, yes.
But forgive me for going on like this.
That's
Sometimes
all right.
I get carried away. Let's get back to this next figure. A most interesting case. This man, Hans Schneider, who murdered by air embolism.
This is Schneider? Hans Schneider?
Yes.
Look, I knew him. He disappeared. He was never captured. He wasn't even suspected.
None of them were.
How did you get them here?
I told you, sir, I am an artist. I have my own methods of reproducing their likenesses.
Wait a minute. Tell me, is that a model of Schneider, or is that Schneider himself?
How in the world did you happen to guess? You're quite correct. It is Schneider.
But this is monstrous.
Not at all. You just do not understand.
Yes, I do. I understand you. You dirty hypocrite. You say you hate murder, and yet you've killed everyone in this room, you.
No, I didn't kill them.
How did you do it, huh? Poison, knife, or did you dip them into boiling wax alive?
None of those things. They're not dead.
They're not dead, huh? What did you say?
They're not dead. They're simply in a state of permanent suspended animation.
Suspended animation? Are you mad? Are you insane?
It's true. I just let them look, and that's what happened.
You let them look at what?
Did you ever hear of the Gorgon's head?
What?
The head of Medussa.
Medussa, yes, of course. I went to school and I studied Greek mythology. Of course, Medussa was a very beautiful woman,
Yes.
and she offended Athena, And Athena changed her hair into snakes and made her face very hideous and so horrible that all who looked on her were turned to stone. And later, I think Perseus cut off her head.
You're right. And the severed head could still turn men to stone.
Yes, I know, but that was a long time ago.
Would you care to look upon it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's here. The Mask of Medussa was found long ago in a wild, lost grotto in Greece. Where and how does not matter, but it has been the means of fulfilling my sacred mission, the destruction, the cleansing of the world of those who slay their fellow men.
Now I know you're mad.
Perhaps I am the only sane one in a world gone mad.
Oh, sure. Tell me, sir, this mask, what does it look like?
Oh, I have never seen it myself. The native who gave it to me warned me. I do not dare look.
Oh, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. See, listen, suppose, Mr. Twag, we talk a little business, you and me, huh?
What do you want?
I want your help to get me out of town.
How can I help you?
Well, that's very simple. Nobody suspects you. That is, nobody but me. You put me in a crate like one of these 46 models you're so proud of and send it off in a truck. Simple, huh?
But why? Why should I do this?
Why? Because you fear the police as much as I do.
You fear the police? You are a murderer.
I didn't say that.
You are a murderer.
No more than you are.
But I didn't kill them. I told you I didn't kill them.
Yes, you told me. It's a fine story, but who is going to believe it? Police?
Yes.
No, sir, no. If the police come here, and I'll make sure that they'll come here.
It would take money.
Money. Here is money, all the money you need when I talk.
I thought so.
Why?
That money, those old bills. So it was you. You were the one who murdered the old woman and took her savings. I thought so all along. Yes, I thought so.
Stupid woman, if she hadn't resisted me,
Wait. I have something in this cabinet I want to show you.
Look, no tricks. You hear me or the police comes in. Hey, what's in that sack?
I didn't want to do this. I never want to do it, but it must be done.
You don't want to do
what?
Look,
Murderer, upon the crimson mask of Medusa.
About, you
yes,
insane?
look upon the mask of Medusa.
My legs.
Look.
My hands. Look.
Now, I have number 47.
In a few moments, Mr. Peter Lorre will bring us the climax of tonight's Mystery in the Air, when camels present Act 2 of The Mask of Medussa.
It's been proved time and time again, in work, in sports, in everything we do. Experience is the best teacher. Ace midget auto racer Walter Ader proved it conclusively when two other cars crashed and almost blocked the track during a recent championship race. Roaring up at 100 miles an hour, Walter Ader squeaked through an opening only inches wider than his car. Mr. Ader said,
"Experience is the best teacher, in choosing cigarettes as well as in auto racing. I've smoked most all the brands. Camels suit me best."
Yes, experience is the best teacher. Smokers learned how true that is during the wartime cigarette shortage. Smoking so many different brands when there was no choice made folks experts on judging the differences in cigarette quality. Well, that proved to thousands and thousands of smokers that there's nothing like Camel's rich, full flavor. Nothing like Camel's cool mildness. Result?
More people are smoking Camels than ever before.
Experience is the best teacher. Try a Camel yourself.
Now a new crowd is viewing the attractions of Aristide Zweig's Wax Museum. The lifelike, living but not breathing images of the 47 murderers.
Oh, come, Hilda. Let's go outside. I don't like this place.
Wait, here's one we didn't see.
I don't know how you can stand there looking at them. The murderers. And their faces.
This little one isn't so bad. If he was alive, I could go for him.
No, he's horrible. Come on, I can't.
Oh, I could crush her skull. Stupid idiots. No, it is not pleasant to be stared at day after day by people who know nothing of life or death, at least not as we know it. The living dead, yes, that's what we are, and he is responsible. Oh, if we could only somehow get back to normal, even for a little bit. Oh, what we could do, all of us, what we could do. Now it's midnight. It's very still, but something odd is happening. Just a little while ago, my mind was blank. I wasn't thinking about anything, but suddenly a thought came into my head. Yes, suddenly, out of nowhere.
Yes, we
There.
can project
There it is
our
again.
thoughts if we try.
Who is what?
Magda, standing next to you.
Yes?
Think hard.
Yeah.
If we all think together, perhaps we can make somebody help us.
Yes, of course. Oh, that's wonderful, Magda.
Think hard.
She's wonderful, of course. 47 minds trained in crime, all concentrating at once on somebody who comes in here to look. If we try hard enough, we could make him do anything. Maybe we could get him to... No, that's too much to expect, but still... Yes, another day has started, but today I have a feeling of excitement. All night long, we concentrated, and our thoughts were getting stronger and stronger. I'm convinced Magda has gotten through to everyone. I have a feeling that something is going to happen, and just a little while ago there came a thought.
Zweig is upstairs in his room.
Yeah?
We must watch the door. When the right one comes, we shall know it at once. Be ready.
I'm ready. Whatever is going to happen, I'm ready. There, the door is opening. Maybe this is it.
Father, I'm frightened. I do not wish to look.
It won't hurt you, Ilsa. Teach you maybe to get over your stupid fears. Now, you look at these figures, every one of them. Do you understand?
Yes, Father.
Now, where is that lecturer? He should be here. I will find him so that he can tell you all about these criminals.
Think hard.
Yes. There's no doubt of it. This little Ilse. Oh, she's the one, yes. She's the one we've been waiting for. She's the kind of mind we need, yes. Oh, how exciting. Thoughts are coming in very strong. Keep thinking, Magda.
Matches and fire.
We can't be free unless something happens to that horrible Mask of Medussa over there in the cabinet. If something could happen to that, the spell might be broken. Magda, what are you thinking?
Matches and fire. Matches and fire.
Yes, I've got it. Of course I've got it, yes.
Matches and
fire. Matches and fire.
Father!
Matches and
Father, where are you? Are you strange?
Fire.
I beg your pardon. Have you seen my daughter? She was here a minute ago. A thin girl, about 16.
I have not seen her.
I saw her just now over there by that cabinet, I think it was. She had a box of matches in her hand.
It's worked. All our trained evil minds concentrating on that one small mind. Oh, we simply overwhelmed it. Poor little Ilse, she'll never know why she started that fire. Oh, but it's a big, wonderful fire, and the cabinet is burning. It's burning, and... What is that? Something is happening. I've just been able to move the little finger in my left hand. Yes, we can move. Yes, we are free. We can move. All of us. We are moving. We, the walking dead. Everyone is moving swiftly through the flames. Oh, they can't hurt us. Towards the stairs, yes. Oh, we are a horrible company. Oh, how exciting. White faces, clean. The flames, 47 we are. Murderers, all of us. Surging forward to get the man we hate. Oh, yes, he's a murderer, but he's worse than we are. His victims stay alive. He condemned all 47 of us to a horrible, endless, living death. There, he's behind that door.
It's locked.
Come on, break it down. Break it down, you hear? Come on. Yes, we've got him.
What have you done to him?
What have we done? We have taken care of your Medusa. Yes, we have, Aristide. Now we'll take care of you.
No, please, don't.
Yes,
I will help you. You don't know the mask, you fools.
No.
I'll help you. You haven't got much time. I'll help you.
The mask is coming.
Yes, it's Medusa. It's coming up the stairs. After us.
Kill Zweig. At least we can kill Zweig before.
Wait. I have a plan. Get away from that door. Let me get there.
It is here. Close your eyes.
Look. Don't look at it.
Too late. They looked, and now they're all gone. All but you and I.
Yes.
Everybody's gone back as they were before.
Yes, they're gone. All gone, but you and I. You and I.
What are you going to do?
I'll show you what I'm going to do. Here. Look, Aristide.
What?
Look here. You hear me?
No.
Yes.
No,
You opened your eyes.
No,
yes, you saw it. Keep looking. You're looking at the crimson mask of Medusa. Look. Your feet. Oh, well, I know it. Look at your legs, your hands. Oh, you can't. You're not even able to talk anymore. Yes, you. Now you have looked upon the mask of Medusa. You idiot, you. I forgot. I looked at it, too. Well. Here we are, back again, yes, all of us. The finest criminal minds in the world. Oh, it's the elite, the cream of crime. Now we are just wax figures in a sideshow. Yes, but now there are 48 of us. Oh, I suppose we should feel honored to have with us the great Aristide Zweig. This way he looks quite natural, yes. Standing over there between Schneider and Paul. And at least he doesn't bore me anymore with his silly, stupid lectures. No, now he doesn't talk at all. Someone called Albert is running the exhibit now. Oh, poor Albert. He's an imbecile. Albert doesn't know there was a mask of Medusa. Oh, we are much more intelligent than poor Albert. He doesn't even know that we are still alive.
This week, the makers of Camel cigarettes send free Camels to servicemen's hospitals from coast to coast. This week, the Camels go to Veterans Hospital, Sunmount, New York, USAAF Station Hospital, Kessler Field, Biloxi, Mississippi, U.S. Naval Hospital, Corona, California, U.S. Marine Hospital, Mobile, Alabama, and Veterans Hospital, Knoxville, Iowa.
3 leading independent research organizations made a survey of doctors' cigarette preferences. 113,597 doctors were asked, "What cigarette do you smoke, doctor?" The brand named most was Camel.
According to a nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Next week, Mystery in the Air, starring Mr. Peter Lorre, brings you an exciting story of gambling and sudden death. The Immortal Queen of Spades by Alexander Pushkin, with a special musical score composed and conducted by Paul Barron.
Try Prince Albert in your pipe, and you'll know why more pipes smoke Prince Albert than any other tobacco. Men like PA because it's specially made for smoking pleasure, extra rich and full-flavored, crimp cut to burn slow, smoke cool, and specially treated to ensure against tongue bite. Just try a pipe full of Prince Albert. See if you don't get more enjoyment from the National Joy Smoke. And folks, be sure to listen to Prince Albert's Grand Ole Opry Saturday night for a half hour of folk songs, fun, and laughter with your favorite folk stars, Red Foley, Minnie Pearl, Rod Brassfield, and the rest of the Opry gang. And as Red's special guest, Jimmy Wakely. Remember, Prince Albert's Grand Ole Opry, Saturday night over NBC. Yes, your dream can come true. Your own home, a college education for your son. Travel. Save for them and they'll be yours. Buy U.S. savings bonds. Buy them regularly. U.S. savings bonds are always safe, always profitable. Sign up for the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Listen again next week at this same time when the makers of Camel cigarettes present Mr. Peter Lorre in Mystery in the Air. The artists supporting Mr. Lorre tonight were Henry Morgan, Peggy Weber, Lucille Meredith, Stanley Waxman, Russell Thorson, Ben Wright, and Phyllis Christine Morris. This is Michael Roy in Hollywood wishing you all a pleasant good night for Camels.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
It's like when the kids called the corner store on the weekends. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, yes, we do. Well, then you better let him out. He's going to suffocate. 78 years ago, September 4th, 1947, Peter Lorre, Mystery in the Air. Up next, comedy. Four Star Playhouse and Robert Cummings. That's next.
Government officials suggest that every family store a 2-week emergency food and water supply in case of attack. Choose canned or dried foods that can be eaten without cooking.
Make no mistake, Robert Cummings did do his dramas. Alfred Hitchcock's Saboteur and Dial M for Murder. But he also did a lot of comedy. The Devil and Miss Jones and Princess O'Rourke. And he received 5 Primetime Emmy Award nominations. Won the Primetime Emmy for Best Actor in a Single Performance in 1955. 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for motion picture and television work. And he was Robert Cummings until the mid-1935, and then people knew him as Bob Cummings, which is what we knew him. I remember him most for his television work. I believe it was a show called Love That Bob, which was one of his favorite. He also did a comedy show, My Hero, 1952-53, playing a real estate salesman. And did 33 episodes of the show before it ended, depending upon who you talk to. It was either he ended it or somebody else ended it. So there you go. And then he did the Bob Cummings show, and he did the new Bob Cummings show, and My Living Doll, starring Julie Newmar. It seems that Julie Newmar was a robot. He had his life in television, a lot of it there. And we'll hear some Four Star Playhouse production of A Surprise for the Professor, starring Robert Cummings, the Four Star Playhouse from 76 years ago, September 4th, 1949.
Here is another in NBC's outstanding parade of new shows, dramatically transcribed. Four Star Playhouse, a repertory company of 4 great Hollywood stars.
This is Robert Cummings.
This is Rosalind Russell.
This is Fred McMurray.
This is Loretta Young.
Yes, these are the stars heard weekly on Four Star Playhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our 4 star players and star of tonight's play, Robert Cummings.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to our Playhouse again. Every Sunday night at this time, Rosalind Russell, Fred McMurray, Loretta Young, and I appear in new dramatizations of stories selected from Cosmopolitan magazine. Stories by the world's leading writers of popular fiction. And tonight, Cummings carries culture to our playhouse. I play a young college professor who is not absent-minded, who is a quick fellow with a flip quip, and who is by no means indifferent to the girls. In fact, he's so different from indifferent, he's in difficulties indefinitely. And if that's confusing, it's nothing to the confusion and hoopla we're about to bring you in Richard Stern's gay comedy, Surprise for the Professor. Dignified college music, please, Dr. Harris.
Professor Oliver Winthrop Jones, huh? ABMA PhD, huh? And not a day over 30, huh? Oh-ho. Aha. Wow, wow. Get busy, Amanda. Get busy.
Amanda Thomas, eh? Distressing young lady. Very good student, but those sweaters. Not that I'm against sweaters. Or perhaps I should rephrase that. Not that I object to sweaters, but such colors. It's distracting. The colors, I mean, to the student body, I mean. Well, not body. I mean, well, yes. Well, I must speak to her about it. After class, that is. Well, sometime, that is. About those sweaters, that is.
It's starting to get him. Let's see now. Today, the cardigan. Next, the yellow cable stitch. Wednesday, cashmere. Thursday, fleece. Friday, Angora. Will Dr. Jones be bothered? I hope to kiss a pig.
It's too much. Scarlet, vermilion, fuchsia, yellow. Sweaters are for football fields. Sweaters are for grandmothers to knit and little dogs on cold days. Well, it's going to stop today. The edict is no more sweaters. That's final. No more sweaters. When we consider Concord as the cradle of American literature, Concord with its Emerson, Thoreau, Hawthorne, we can truly say, America, too, has its Stratford where literary genius flowered. Now, if there are any questions on the notes that you've taken? No questions, ladies and gentlemen? Then I should like to dismiss the class. And may I ask Miss Amanda Thomas to step into my sweater, please? I mean Miss Amanda Sweater to step into... Class! Now, wait a minute. Go home. Miss Thomas, you stay here.
You wanted to speak to me, Professor?
Yes. Miss Thomas.
Yes, Professor.
Those.
May I look at your glasses, please?
Look at my glasses?
May I?
Why, yes, of course. Here, why?
Just as I thought.
What do you mean, just as you thought?
Plain glass in your spectacles. Optical falsies.
Miss Thomas.
I've been watching you during your lectures, and I was pretty sure your glasses were phony.
About your sweaters.
I won't tell anybody.
You don't have to tell anybody. They shriek to high heaven.
About your glasses, I mean. It's our secret.
What's our secret?
That you wear plain glass cheaters to make you look older.
You are a brash and impertinent young woman.
And you're a nice guy, Jonesy.
Well, thank you. Jonesy!
I like the way you lecture, and I like to read your essays. You know, they sound real mature. And it's nothing against a professor if he happens to look like Robert Cummings.
We are here to discuss your flamboyant sweaters, Miss Thomas.
I wish to discuss your beard.
I don't have a beard.
Well, that's why we should discuss it.
Really, Miss Thomas?
If you want to look older, why don't you grow a beard?
But what if I don't like beards?
Then I must regard you as being against the Abraham Lincoln administration, sir.
Miss Thomas, your levity notwithstanding,
Come now, let's not fight the Civil War all over again.
About your sweaters again.
All right. What about them?
What about them?
Yes, what about them?
You don't know?
I like them.
You like them? Well, I like them too, but I mean.
You're thinking of the rest of the class, I know.
That's just it. I'm not thinking of the rest of the class. How can I think of anything when it's those colors?
Okay, I'll wear white.
White?
Black.
Miss Thomas?
Present.
It's unfair.
You're unfair. Wool raisers of the world, unite.
Now, see here.
You're anti-sheep.
I'll have you suspended.
You can't. My dad endowed this college, R. Llewellyn Thomas.
Oh, blackmail, huh?
Well, I don't know how he made his fortune. I'm just saying he sunk a lot of it in this college.
Sank.
As a matter of fact, he made his fortune making sweaters.
Then he should have hired his models and not spawned one.
Professor, good for you.
And there's more where that came from.
Jonesy, you are not only my favorite professor, but you've got a fighting heart and a fighting chin, and a beard will look just lovely on it. Go to it, Jonesy.
Now get this straight, Miss Thomas. There will be no beard.
But I like beard.
I dare say you like sweaters, too, but I won't wear them for you.
Silly boy.
You may go, Miss Thomas.
You will grow a beard, though, won't you?
I will not.
For your own dignity?
Not even for the faculty play.
For me?
No, especially not for you.
I'll make a bargain with you. You start a beard, and I'll stop sweaters.
Ha! Another attempt to pull the wool over my eyes, huh? Good afternoon, Miss Thomas. It was outrageous. To think that an institution of learning could be bullied by its inmates. And I use the term advisedly, inmates. Miss Amanda Thomas was clearly non-compos mentis, as we say in the vernacular, or more technically, nuts. A beard, indeed. I walked across the campus fuming. Fire and brimstone. Who was she to tell me to wear a beard? I don't know to this day how it happened, but walking up the steps of my house, I must have tripped on something and...
Clear to the bone, of course.
Doctor, just sew it up.
A couple of more stitches, Professor.
I wonder if Ethiopinza removes gallbladders.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Ouch! Well, there we are, Professor. And a neat suture, too.
Well, if the suture suits you, it suits me.
Again?
Nothing.
Now then, a little sulfur, a bit of sterile gauze.
And a cozy table for two.
And there you are.
Will there be a scar, Doctor?
Only on your dignity, Professor. Only on your dignity.
When can I take the bandage off my chin?
A couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? Well, how will I shave?
You won't.
But I've got to shave.
Why?
Why?
Well, Santa Claus doesn't.
Leave Santa Claus out of it.
Just grow a beard, that's all.
But I can't grow a beard.
Well, then you don't have to shave.
Well, what I mean to say is, I don't want to grow a beard.
Why not?
Spite. I won't have her thinking that I did it to make her wear field jackets.
Perhaps I'd better have a look at your head.
Never mind. What do I owe you?
I'll send you a bill.
Imagine 2 weeks and a beard.
Well, Uncle Sam wears a beard.
I don't care!
Well, aren't you interested in your country?
Just let me out of here, that's all.
The Smith brothers wore beards.
The winters were colder then. Good beer.
Jump in, Professor.
Oh, it's you. I'll, walk, thanks.
I heard about your accident. Come on. Jump in. Tell Amanda all about it, huh?
Well, it is a long walk. Very well. Nice car.
Thank you. Too bad about your chin.
Oh, it's nothing, just clear to the bone.
How did it happen?
I fell down my front steps.
Oh. It's all my fault, of course.
Your fault? Just how do you associate yourself with my accident?
It wasn't an accident, Jonesy.
You don't think I plunged headfirst down the steps as a term project, do you?
But it's so perfectly simple. I planted the idea in your unconscious.
The idea of plunging down the steps.
No, the idea of growing a beard. Your unconscious took it from there.
Miss Thomas, you are suffering from hallucinations.
It's possible, of course, that if the suggestion came from anyone else, your unconscious mind would have rejected the idea. Illuminating, ain't it?
Miss Thomas, have you seen the new nylon straitjackets in stunning pastel shades?
You're in love with me, Jonesy.
I am?
Yes, I've suspected it for some time.
You have?
The way you look at me, the way you don't look at me.
Heads I lose, tails I lose, huh?
You love me.
It's a revolting development.
This so-called accident proves it. It's psychology.
Manifestly the subject in which you are most likely to flunk out.
Oh, now you're just being purposely dense.
No, believe me, it's the most natural thing in the world with me. I won my Ph.D. in a quiz show.
You know, Jonesy, I think it's kind of sweet you're being in love with me.
I am not in love with you.
Ah, sure you are.
I may even have a slight loathing for you, Miss Thomas.
Don't fight it, Jonesy. Don't fight it. Relax and well, no. Just get a load of me as I drive away. Young, lithe, a strong, healthy animal.
Then why don't you walk?
Haven't you heard about the wolves, Professor?
No, have they got a good team this year?
Well, I see you're going to be trouble.
Did you think that I was going to be a stammering pushover for the usual blandishments of women?
Well, it did look like a setup.
Well, I'm not. I'm going to be trouble.
Hard to get.
Impossible to get. Get it?
Got it.
Remember it.
But wait until you see what's new in knitwear. So long.
So long.
Hard to get.
You are listening to the Four Star Playhouse dramatization of Richard Stern's Cosmopolitan magazine story, Surprise for the Professor, starring Robert Cummings, with Mary Jane Croft.
I spent the evening reading Henry James' The Aspirin Papers. I had a slight headache. However, it was pleasant stuff. Gentlemen behaved like gentlemen. Ladies did not wear snug, brightly colored sweaters, and men had beards practically from birth. I arose the next morning, confident, restored, and refreshed. I was again the master of my fate, until I looked in the mirror. Around the bandage on my chin was a very tiny beard. I looked like a cheap grade of sandpaper. Before breakfast, I stopped at Dr. Swithin's to have the bandage changed.
Going to have a nice beard there, Professor.
Yes, today I am a man.
You have a nice chin for a beard.
Yes, they were made for each other.
I wish I had a chin.
Well, keep on exercising it like that, and you'll look like Dick Tracy in no time.
You're an odd sort of a professor.
Yes, but I'll get even.
With who?
Whom?
You're a professor, all right.
Make it quick, Doctor. I'm late for breakfast at the faculty club already.
Professor Jones, wasn't that young Miss Thomas I saw you riding with yesterday?
Yes, Professor Clark, it was.
Daughter of our most important trustee and benefactor?
So she has pointedly informed me.
Very lovely young girl.
A sweater girl.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good hunting.
Professor Clark, I am not a hunter.
At least you don't go about armed. What's the trick, anyhow?
I just say, drop dead.
Yes?
It doesn't always kill.
I don't understand, Joe.
That's because sometimes it only stuns.
But I don't
understand. No, excuse me, Professor. I have some papers to correct in my office. Good morning. Come in.
Jonesy?
Go away.
You don't mean that, Professor.
I wonder if there's a DDT for people.
Say, did you see the school paper about us?
I'm afraid to listen.
Bert Chambers, the editor, has us engaged practically.
Is this Bert Chambers a very athletic young man?
Oh, never mind. I told him off, but good. Right in the main dining hall.
Oh, Lord. There were people around?
Students.
Oh, I was afraid there'd be people. Now, see here. Why don't you return to that lovely past when your great-grandmother and your great-grandfather hadn't even met?
You know, if this were a movie, I'd tell the audience to go home and let the babysitter go because this can end in only one way. We get married.
Very possibly, but not to each other.
Stick around, audience.
Miss Thomas, this entire thing is fantastically absurd, and I demand that you clear out of my office.
You can't talk like that to me.
Out before I throw you out.
Get your clumsy hands off me.
Very well, but you must get out.
Why'd you take your clumsy hands off me?
Because you told me to.
That's right, I did. I shouldn't have, though. It was so nice.
Oh, of all the insufferable...
I was sure you had it in you someplace. Bye-bye, Blackbeard.
Thomas, sir. The name, sir, is Thomas.
Thomas.
R. Llewellyn Thomas.
R. Llewellyn Thomas.
My daughter tells me you're in love with her.
Mr. Thomas, I am not in love with your daughter. I am not even faintly fond of your daughter. I have tried to convince your daughter of that.
Hopeless, isn't it?
Hopeless?
Trying to convince her you don't love her. I told her mother the same thing for years.
No, oh no. This can't go on for years.
Like mother, like daughter is what I say.
But I don't want to marry Amanda.
Has nothing whatever to do with it.
Look, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
You can be a general of the armies, and that girl will still pass out the orders.
I wonder if I should kill myself.
She's not so terrible.
I do not want to get married. Is that clear?
As if what you want matters.
If she marries me, I'll run away after the ceremony.
You'll be back, though. I was.
Obviously.
I've heard a lot about you, Jones.
You shall hear less and less, and then finally, nothing.
I thought I'd just drop in and see what my future son-in-law looks like. Well, chin up, old boy.
If I'd kept it up when I fell, I'd have cut my throat and been out of all this. There was only one alternative. I'd resign before submitting to being lassoed and branded with a bobby pin. I wrote out a resignation. I chose my words beautifully. They rolled and reverberated. I finished the draft and carried it home with me, cherishing it as a spy cherishes his vial of poison. On the morning of the 14th day of the beard, I went back to Dr. Swithin's.
Ah, there. Magnificent brush you've got on your chin now.
Yes, I'm the envy of every fox on the campus.
They're keeping it nicely trimmed, I see.
Well, I had to do something. It was getting caught in my teeth.
You're growing your own dental floss, eh? Well, the wound healed perfectly. Goodbye now.
But what about the new bandage?
Oh, you don't need a bandage. You're cured. Your beard is tidy. A man can't ask for more. I'll send you my bill.
It was like one of those dreams where you find yourself walking down Main Street in your shorts. I felt naked with my now uncovered beard. Of course, I could shave it off or fake a bandage. Oddly, neither scheme appealed to me. Besides, there was my 10 o'clock lecture. I entered the campus and almost stumbled over the ankles of Amanda Thomas on the stone bench outside the lecture hall.
Oh, I've been waiting for you, Jonesy. Jonesy!
Oh, shut up.
Oh, your beard.
You like it?
It's magnificent.
I was just on my way to set it on fire.
Poor Jonesy. You just won't give in, will you?
Look, will you go marry an underclassman and have 16 retarded children?
I want you.
The vice versa is distinctly not the case.
I think you need a rest.
I need a rest from you. You and those sweaters.
I wouldn't go so far or be so trite as to say that beard has sapped your strength.
Well, be so far and go so trite because, believe me, it has.
Jonesy.
Miss Thomas.
You need something, Jonesy.
I do? Well, not you. There's just one thing that I need, and that is...
Don't say it. It's what I've been trying to tell you all the time.
Is that why you ambushed me out here?
I am here with tidings.
Really? Where's tidings? Watering the horses?
My father wants to see you.
He did see me.
Well, he wants to see you again.
What
this
for?
This time with President Clark of the university.
Oh,
You'll find out what for at lunch. Here's Dad's note to you.
I see. This, then, is it.
What, then, is what?
I have a letter also to deliver.
Oh, what kind of a letter?
They'll find out at lunch. This was it. I went home and got out my lovely letter of resignation. I read it over. It was a masterpiece of vitriol H2SO4. Then I stomped off to keep my meeting with Llewellyn Thomas and President Clark at the Handsome Thomas home. Miss Amanda Thomas answered my sweater. Or my knock.
Well, you're just in time, Professor. Jonesy, you didn't.
I didn't.
You cut off your beard.
Then I did.
You shaved off that lovely thing.
You have a cute perception, Miss Thomas.
Oh, and you had such a cute beard.
Perhaps, but I did not aim to be your fuller brush man.
Oh, come in, Jonesy.
Thank you.
Why did you shave it off?
It was getting into my food. And if I may be so blunt, my food was getting into it. It was getting rich.
I know why you shaved it off. You shaved it off because you knew I liked it.
That's nonsense.
And if I said I didn't like it, you'd grow it back just to spite me.
You're flattering yourself.
So do those bright sweaters. And I'm going to wear them in class now as long as I like.
I don't care how long you wear them. I care how quick you wear them. Now, will you be good enough to direct me into the presence of your father and President Clark?
Through that door.
Thank you.
You open it first, of course.
Elementary. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, there you are, Professor Jones. Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. How are you, Dr. Clark?
I see your chin is healed up, Professor, but what's wrong with your nose?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just blood.
You shaved, too.
Yes, sir.
Professor Jones, Mr. Thomas here has generously seen fit to endow Kennedy College with another and even more generous sum of money. A rather large sum of money. A sum of money...
Get to the point, Clark. Get to the point.
Oh, yes, quite. The purpose of the new gift is to establish a chair of creative literature. And after careful consideration, we have decided to appoint you the first R. Llewellyn Thomas Professor of Creative Literature at Kennedy College.
Oh. That's very kind of you, gentlemen.
No strings attached, Professor. You don't have to tear off box tops or answer riddles in song. You don't have to marry anybody either. Hmm?
Gentlemen, much as I appreciate the offer, much as I am touched, I feel impelled at this time...
Feel impelled not to be impulsive, Professor. Think it over. Step out into the hall and give it a whirl.
I really don't have to think it over, Mr. Thomas.
Walk it around outside a bit while Clark and I exchange stupid anecdotes.
Well, if you insist, Mr. Thomas. Excuse me.
We'll expect you back in 5 minutes, Jones.
Yes, sir. Oh, Amanda.
Well, Jonesy?
They offered me a new professorship.
Oh, congratulations.
No,
Why not?
I'm going to turn it down.
Why?
I'm resigning from Kennedy College.
Resigning?
Yes, I'll turn in my cap and gown tomorrow.
On account of me?
Oh, there you go, flattering yourself again.
Oh, Jonesy, don't do it. I'll drop out of sight. I'll leave college. I'll become a hermit. I'll wear a potato sack.
I'm quitting. I'm going to hand your father and President Clark the prepared resignation I've been carrying for days.
Oh.
You see? It's not an angry impulse.
Well, in that case, there's nothing more I can say. Go ahead and resign. I quit, too.
Amanda, wait.
I've got a class.
Amanda. Miss Thomas.
Just let me...
But listen.
Jonesy?
Oh, that top step.
Yes, it's a Lulu, I know. Prexy Clark went to the doctor.
Oh, did he? Well, help me up. This sidewalk needs inner springs.
No, you just lie still.
Why?
You're busted open again.
Again. Amanda, not...
Your chin, clear to the bone.
I'll have to grow a beard again?
You want to grow a beard again.
I do not want to grow a beard again. I never want to grow a beard again.
Darling, you have nothing to say about it.
They itch me.
Your unconscious makes you take those dives.
I'm going to sue that guy unconscious.
You see, deep in your inner self, you love me dearly.
Oh, certainly, dearly.
Don't fight it, darling. If you don't marry me, you'll just keep taking it on the chin.
Oh, no.
You'll have to grow beards indefinitely.
Oh, anything rather than that.
You see, Jonesy, your unconscious knows you love me.
My unconscious is in love with you?
Desperately.
Then let unconscious marry you.
Will you be at the wedding, honey?
Wedding? I'll be on the honeymoon with you.
Oh, Jonesy.
You don't for a minute think I'd leave you alone with him, do you? A tricky guy like that unconscious?
You have been listening to Four Star Playhouse, tonight starring Robert Cummings in Surprise for the Professor, written by Richard Stern and adapted for radio by Milton Geiger. Mary Jane Croft was featured as Amanda. Others in the cast were Frank Nelson, Charles Seal, and Herbert Butterfield. Four Star Playhouse is directed by Warren Lewis. Music composed and conducted by Albert Harris. Portions were transcribed. Robert Cummings will soon be seen in the Columbia Pictures comedy Tell It to the Judge. Listen again next Sunday at this same time for another special adaptation of a popular fiction story selected from Cosmopolitan magazine, written by the world's foremost fiction authors, and starring one of our four great Hollywood stars, Fred MacMurray, Loretta Young, Robert Cummings, and Rosalind Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, it can happen to you on this holiday weekend. So many of us blandly believe that traffic accidents always happen to somebody else. That's what somebody else thought until it happened to him. There need be no victims today or tomorrow if you remember that traffic accidents are a threat to every one of us. Labor Day driving calls for a clear head, but whether you're a driver or a pedestrian, be careful. The care you take may save a life. The life you save may be your own. Don't let death take your holiday. In just a few moments, you are going to hear the NBC Symphony Orchestra on the United States Steel Company program. And 1 hour from now, Ethel Merman is sure to delight you in her own new show. For the best in entertainment all evening long, keep your dial tuned to your favorite NBC station.
76 years ago, September 4th, 1949, the Four Star Playhouse on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Our Friday program will have the Chase at Sanborn Hour with Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, W.C. Fields, and Ida Lupino. Also, the Aldrich family from 1940 as Ezra Stone as Henry Aldrich sees a movie called The Generous Gentleman. And Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve, Leroy buys a car. Saturday, Westerns with The Adventures of Red Ryder, Have Gun Will Travel, Gunsmoke, and we'll wrap that up with an episode of Tarzan. Comedy on Sunday with George Burns and Gracie Allen, The Hither and Thither of Danny Dither, an episode of the CBS Radio Workshop. Harold Perry is the Great Gildersleeve in an episode about the cake, and Jack Parr. Drama on Monday with Counter Spy, The Mysterious Traveler, Suspense, and Wanted. More comedy on Tuesday with The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, Milton Berle, The Rudy Valley Dream Show, and My Favorite Husband. Wednesday, it is Crime with The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, Dragnet, Boston Blackie, and Drama with Another Adventure of Mr. President. And a week from today, Mystery in the Air, The Queen of Spades, the ABC Radio Workshop production of The Martian Chronicles, another episode of the Four Star Playhouse, Rosalind Russell in Paradise, USA, and Humphrey Bogart in an episode of Romance Conflict from 1945. That's all coming up here in the next few days on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Orson Welles, Margot Stevenson, The Shadow.
There are two air raid warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means attack is probable. A wavering tone or series of short blasts means take cover.
Orson Welles was only in one season of The Shadow. Now, during the regular season of the show, which aired on Mutual, his co-star as Margot Lane was Agnes Moorehead. But in the summer series that was sponsored by the Goodrich Tire Company, his co-star was Margot Stevenson, and as Margot Lane, of course. Let's go back 87 years, September 4th, 1938. The Shadow, the Black Buddah.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
Righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. Cranston is known to the underworld as the Shadow. Never seen, only heard. His true identity is known only to his constant friend and aide, Margot Lane. Today's story, Death Under the Chapel.
Isn't it time we started on, Lamont?
Huh? I beg your pardon, Margot. I've been daydreaming.
I say it's been lovely having tea in this old garden, but after all, you're supposed to go to that faculty reception tonight.
That's right. Mind me, I'm merely an old grad. Before you brought me to my senses, I was back in college days again. Come here a lot when I was in school. A few of us would get together on spring evenings and talk Oriental philosophy till all hours. I'd carry Professor Kalima in here to this table.
Carry him?
Yes, his legs are shriveled.
Shriveled?
It's utterly useless. His arms are slightly affected, too.
Sounds absolutely grotesque.
Yes, he's not very pleasant to look at. The only way he could get from place to place was to have a servant carry him like a baby. I want you to meet him.
I'm not sure I care to. How could a sinister person like that ever become a professor?
I admit some of his ideas are unusual, but he's a brilliant scholar.
Paper, mister?
Yes, please. Here you are, son.
Oh, gee, thanks, mister. Thanks a lot.
What paper is it, anyway?
Local daily. Here you are.
Oh, dear.
What's up?
Young Bobby Spence. He killed himself.
Spence?
Yes, Bobby was a student here. Let's see what it says. Majored in philosophy. He would have graduated with highest honors in 2 days. Was found lying dead in his room this morning. Oh.
Does it say why he did it?
He left a note behind him, but the authorities have suppressed it. I wonder why he wants to take his own life.
Go to the campus, Margot. Possibly we'll find the answer to that question there.
Come in, Bragg. Well, who was it?
President Winwood is here to see you.
Well, what of it?
Well, he looks very severe, sir. I hope he doesn't blame the philosophy department for this.
For what?
Oh, this tragedy of young Spencer.
That is not a tragedy. It is the logical conclusion of my teaching.
Professor Kalima, I know I'm only an instructor in your department, and of course no one can deny the truth of your philosophy, but aren't you afraid
of what?
Well, as the nature of your teaching became known...
Bragg, you annoy me. Now, Anton here never does. He's both deaf and mute, but he always obeys without thinking. I have only to tap out a command on the palm of his hand like this.
Oh?
There, Bragg. See how quickly Anton understands? Picks me up and seats me behind my desk. Good old Anton. Only grunts when I pat his shoulder, eh, Anton? Now, Bragg, show our revered President Winwood in and hurry.
Yes, of course. Won't you come in, Dr. Winwood?
Yes, come in, sir, come in. And how are you this fine...
Professor Quelima, may I speak to you in private?
Oh, if you wish. Take Anton with you, Bragg.
Yes.
There, Anton and Bragg have gone. Do sit down, my dear doctor.
I can say what I have to say standing. Quelima, I have just come from a meeting of the administration committee.
Yes?
It is my painful duty to ask for your resignation from the faculty.
Resignation? How dare you? My work is noted, the most brilliant department.
Just a moment. Quelima, your reputation for scholarship is very high. We grant that.
I've gathered the most remarkable young minds in this country around me.
And what have you taught them?
Things beyond your comprehension.
I can believe that. You taught them that the world is vile, a hopeless smut, that mankind should be destroyed.
I taught them to think things through.
Even when they lead to despair and suicide. Suicide like young Robert Spence. Professor Quelima, you killed young Spence with your poisonous ideas as surely as if you'd put a pistol to his head and blown his brains out.
Don't be childish, Winwood. You know your rival university has been after me. It would serve you right if I went over to them.
Do you think they'll want you when I publish young Spence's suicide note?
What?
He names you as the man who drove him to it.
You wouldn't dare publish it.
I am going to. And don't bother to write out a resignation. You're discharged from the faculty. Dishonorably discharged. Good day.
Winwood, if you dare. Oh, you fool, you stupid fool. You imagine I won't have my revenge for this? That I haven't plotted it already? Come in, Bragg, come in. Hurry. Bring Anton. I must get to work.
Is it really true? Winwood has discharged you?
Yes.
But he can't. It's outrageous. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's right, Bragg. Absolute belief in me is what I need right now. You and I will show these academic fools that they can't insult Philip Kalima.
That would be wonderful, but how will you do it?
I've been carrying out certain experiments secretly. Now we will find a use for my research and put it into practical chemistry.
Chemistry? Oh, I don't understand.
I mean to make a change, a slight change in the graduation exercises in the chapel tomorrow. As a warning to those who insult me.
Well, what are you going to do, Professor?
Plant a bomb in the basement. Time to explode as President Winwood is giving out his precious degrees.
Oh, 100%. Oh, but you can't. That's murder.
What of it? It's going to be done. And you will help me.
No, I won't. I can't. Not murder. Let me out of here. Anton, stand away from the door.
No chance, Bragg. Anton cannot hear, and he knows I don't want you to get away. He has braced himself against the door. You'll stay and help me with my plan. You can't get away.
I can. I must. Even if I have to jump out this window.
Bragg.
You can't stop me.
He's gone through the window. I must signal Anton along this wall. To chase Bragg and bring him back. Anton understands, as he always does. He'll bring him back, and when he does, I can put my scheme of revenge into operation.
Good evening, Dr. Winwood. Why, Lamont Cranston, my dear boy, I'm delighted to see you. Margot, may I present Dr. Winwood, President University, Miss Lane? I'm very pleased.
Thank you, Doctor. Well, this is the first glimpse I've ever had of Lamont's alma mater.
I hope you approve.
Oh, yes. You You know, Dr. Winwood, Lamont's vastly anxious to see Professor Kalima.
Yes? No, he isn't. Surely he'll come to your wife's reception. I believe not, Lamont.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Perhaps he's keeping open house himself. Margot, we might drop in there later.
That would be nice.
I don't believe I would, Lamont. There are special reasons. You'll see. Well, I'd better not go into that. Dr. Winwood, anything special happened to Professor Kalima? As a matter of fact, Lamont, he's been thrown off the faculty. Oh, no. But why? For a pretty good reason, my boy. We know that Kalima is responsible for young Spencer's suicide. That's not possible. Please explain. I mustn't take the time now. Lamont, won't you trust our judgment? Tomorrow, perhaps, after the exercises, we can talk it over. Please excuse me now, Miss Flint.
Lamont, what is this mystery?
It's some mistake. Come along quickly.
Wait, Lamont, where are we going?
See Kalima, to offer him my help.
No answer, Lamont. The house must be empty.
Oh, there's a light in Kalima's study. I'll try again. Who is it? Who's knocking?
Did you hear that voice?
Yes, Professor Kalima.
Why doesn't he come?
Those must be out. Remember, Kalima can't move alone.
Oh, I see.
Let's go in. Yes, the door's unlocked. Who's there? An old friend, Professor. A friend? I'm coming in. Come along, Margot. What do you wish of me? Professor, I've come to... Don't you remember me? Lamont Cranston. This is my friend, Margot Lane. What do you want? I wanted to see you, to talk with you. Perhaps, Professor Kalima, perhaps I can help you.
I don't need help. It is the world that needs help now. Now that it has dared to defy me.
I don't understand.
How could you understand?
I've heard you're in trouble and you're here alone. Why did your servant leave you this way?
He's carrying out an order for me.
I wish I could see old Mac again.
Mac is not with me now. I have a better servant, Anton.
You could hardly find a better man than Mac was.
Ah, but I have a much better one. You see, Anton is a deaf mute.
A deaf mute?
Yes, young lady. He cannot speak a word. That means my secrets are all safe with him. And he's very strong and obedient.
But how can you speak to him, Professor?
Oh, you would be amused by that, Cranston. You always liked oddities. If Anton is beside me, I tap a message into the palm of his hand. If he's across the table, he puts out his palm, puts it down, and feels me tapping like this. Or even if Anton is leaning against a wall and I tap on it, he understands my message.
Very clever and convenient.
Oh, but that's nothing. I've grown much cleverer since you knew me, Cranston. I am now wiser than all the rest of mankind put together. Since they defy me, I'm going to punish them.
Tell me all about this punishment you're planning.
No, my friend. I'm not to be led into a trap that easily. If you wish to escape, take this pretty girl with you and go. Run away before it's too late.
No, I can't do that. I won't.
Then stay, you fool, and see what happens to you. Once I felt a silly affection for you, but there's no room for affection in the world. I'm going to rule. Go. Go quickly, go.
Lamont, please.
Yes, Professor Kalima, I see that we must obey you. We shall go immediately. If you command.
That's wise. That's very wise. You were always the shrewdest of my pupils. Now go and close the door up.
That brilliant mind is gone. Kulima's genius has twisted his mind into dangerous channels.
Lucky he can't move, can't harm anyone.
I'm not so sure. There's method in this madness. He's up to mischief, and I must find out what his plan is. I must.
But how? How can you?
By staying with him. Not leaving this house until I learn his plot.
He's driven you away once, he'll do it again.
No, Margot, because I'm going back to him later as the Shadow.
Frank, you're back again. I thought Anton would catch you.
Let go of me, Let go of me.
He cannot hear you.
Make him let me go. Professor Kalima, why don't you leave me alone?
Because, my friend, you are the only one who knows just what I intend to do. I have no desire that my plan should be disclosed to anyone.
Oh, I won't tell anyone.
I'm sure you won't. You won't have the chance.
Make him stop. He's hurting my arm.
You must expect Anton to be a little annoyed that you brag. After all, he's been chasing you all night.
Stop hounding me.
Don't be hysterical, Bragg. Now that you're close enough, I would tap on Anton's hand and tell him to release you. That's it.
Oh, that's better.
There, now you're free.
Professor, you must give up this wild idea.
Give up my revenge? Don't be childish.
But to kill all those people, you've nothing against them. You don't even know most of them.
That is not important. My purpose is to ruin this college. When I'm finished, they'll regret the insult they've given me.
Yes, but hundreds of people will die, Professor. How can you sit there so calmly?
A little of that calmness might help you, Bragg. If you get excited, you might attempt to run away again, and that would be most unfortunate.
What do you mean?
The next time, Anton will not fetch you back. When he finds you, and he never fails, he will have orders to kill.
Kill? Oh, no, Professor. I won't run, honestly.
That is wise, my friend.
Professor, I've been your friend, your assistant. I know you're a great man, but... Oh, isn't there some other way of punishing your enemies?
My way is best, Bragg. We will not discuss the question. Another word, and I'll have Anton quiet.
No, don't do that.
Don't be alarmed. I'm only tapping Anton to tell him to pick me up. You see how easily he carries me, Bragg? Anton is very strong. He could snap your neck in a moment.
Yes, I know that.
We're going to lock you in here, Bragg. Anton and I will be back shortly. And don't try going out the window. Anton will be watching that from upstairs.
Believer, wait! Oh, what am I going to do?
I can tell you, Mr. Bragg.
Who spoke?
I did, Mr. Bragg.
Yes, but there's no one here except me. The room's empty.
No, I am here. You're in the shadows, Mr. Bragg. I've been here all along.
Oh, then you heard. You know the plot.
Not all of it. Tell me, what is this plan of Philip Quillima's?
No, I can't tell you.
Don't be afraid. Even if you can't see me, I'm here to help you. Believe me.
I can't tell you. It's too terrible.
What is terrible?
Quillima's plan. Oh, no, I can't tell. Anton would kill me. Quillima will make him do it.
Mr. Bragg, you must tell me. What is Philip Quillima planning to do?
No, you're all hounding me. Stop.
Bragg, you must tell me. You spoke of death, of hundreds dying. You want those deaths on your conscience?
No, I
then
don't.
Speak then. Who will die? What is Quillima planning?
Anton will...
There's no time to waste, remember. Only you can save hundreds of lives. You must tell me.
Yes, I'll tell.
Good.
It's the chapel. Quillima is planning to blow up the chapel.
Are you sure?
Yes, during commencement exercises. He has the bomb already. You must stop him.
Don't worry, I shall.
But we're locked up here. How can you...
Hush. They're coming back.
Bragg, who are you talking to? Who's in this room?
Why,
The truth, or do you want Anton to force it out of you?
No. Well, there was a man here, but you can't see him.
And you can't see?
Yes. He was just a voice.
You gone mad?
I don't know. What? That was a voice? Are you here, voice? Answer me! Answer me, voice!
Oh, you fool. Well, we shall lock you and your crazy idea up together. Come, Anton.
Professor, don't leave me here. Please, I can't stand it.
Your voice.
Please.
When I have finished my little task in my laboratory. If there was anyone in that room with Bragg, he'd be there.
Is that so, Professor? When you and Anton reach your laboratory, the shadow will be there with you.
There, Anton, it is set and ready. How do you like the lovely toy we have made here in our laboratory? It makes you grin, eh? Even though you can't hear me, you know I am pleased. Good old Anton. If you knew that this is a bomb, Anton, you might not be so pleased.
Professor Quillima.
What? Who's there? Who spoke?
I did, Professor. Men call me the Shadow.
What? Where are you?
Here. You cannot see me, but I'm in this room.
Oh, Bragg was right. You are the voice that can't be seen.
Yes, Professor, and I come to warn you. I've learned about your plan. It will fail.
You underestimate my power, Shadow.
Your servant seems disturbed, Professor.
He is asking about you, Shadow. Anton wants to know with whom I am talking. But I won't tell him you are here. Anton might be frightened.
You are not frightened, Professor.
I am not a child, Shadow. I do not know. I don't know how you work this trick of invisibility. But it's not important.
It may destroy your murderous plan.
That is a bluff, magician. Nothing can stop my revenge.
I will warn President Winwood to stop the exercises.
Go ahead. No one will believe that wild tale about an explosion. And anyway, it's too late. In a few minutes, the graduates will march into the chapel.
Quillima, you will fail.
No, Shadow. You are the one who will fail. My plan will work to perfection. cannot stop me from leaving my laboratory here because if you try, I'll drop this little clock here. And both you and I will be blasted into nothingness.
Even so, Professor Quilima, there will come a time when you won't escape from the shadow. And that time is very near. Shadow calling Margot Lane. Shadow calling Margot. Warn President Winwood that Professor Quilima intends to blow up the chapel during commencement exercises. Hundreds will be killed. Get everyone out of the building. I'll try to stop Quilima. He and Anton just left here for the campus. He has the bomb with him. Everyone's graduation is in danger. Danger! Hurry, Margot! Hurry! Hurry!
Hey, just a minute, miss.
The chapel. I've got to get into the chapel.
Admittance is only by invitation, miss. Have you got a card?
No, but I've got to see President Winwood immediately.
I'm sorry, but I've been stationed here to see that no one gets into the chapel without an invitation.
Listen to me. You've got to let me by. All those people in there may be killed.
I don't...
I must reach President Winwood. It's a plot to blow up the chapel.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but I think you'd better sit down somewhere and rest.
Everyone in the chapel is in danger. They may be killed. Killed, do you hear?
Not so loud now with your blarney. Do you want to start panic here?
Can't you tell when a person's telling the truth?
I'm sorry, miss. Now, I've been around this college for years, and I guess there's no aiming to blow up any part of it.
Please, at any minute the bomb may go off. You've got to let me in. You've got to.
Stop that now. Do you want to start a riot?
Put me down. Put me down.
I'm going to take you away from me and cool off a bit.
You don't know what you're doing. You're letting hundreds of people get killed. Murdered.
Wait, Anton, stop. I must lock the basement door. Somebody might come in from the chapel over us. And we can't afford to be discovered, can we, my dear Anton? There. Listen. Starting the commencement exercises. But you can't hear the music, Anton. Never mind. It won't last long.
Professor Quilima, you didn't lock the shadow out. I am here before you.
I expected you would be, Shadow. That is why I locked the door.
Meaning?
Simply that I have the key, my friend. And you shall never leave this room beneath the chapel.
Nonsense, Professor. I know you too well to worry about that. Your life is very precious to you. You have no intention of losing it in this explosion.
There is no necessity, Shadow. I shall be far away when those fools upstairs are smashed into eternity.
When you leave, I shall simply shut off the bomb.
You are mistaken there, Shadow. When I leave, you will be dead. I am going to tell Anton to kill you.
That's a silly threat. How can your servant kill what he cannot see?
I have thought of that. And when I throw this light switch, so... the room is dark, isn't it, Shadow?
Can Anton see any better in the darkness than I can?
He does not have to see better, Shadow. But Anton will be able to see as well as you. You will not see him, and your being invisible will not help you. Your trick will not frighten Anton now.
No?
No, Shadow. Anton will find you, and with his strength, he will break you like a snapstick.
Don't be so sure, Quilima.
I have planned it well, Shadow. The door is locked. You cannot escape. The room is tiny. Anton is bound to catch you.
Others have tried to trap the shadow.
But I have done it. You hear me tapping on Anton's hand? I'm telling him there is a man here in the darkness ordering him to search for you, Shadow. To put me down and kill my enemy. Anton is very angry with you, Shadow. You hear, Shadow?
I hear.
I've been very clever, Shadow. Anton has placed me in the middle of the room so that I shan't get in the way of his groping for you. There. He has started his search. He's coming toward you, Shadow.
Do you think so, Quilima?
Thank you for speaking, Shadow. I have pushed Anton toward the sound of your voice. You hear him coming toward you, Shadow? Anton will find you, and then you will die.
If that bomb goes off, we will all be killed.
There is plenty of time. You will not talk long with Anton's fingers around your throat.
Your man is rather slow, Quilima.
Slow, Shadow, but sure. Nothing can save you.
Nothing?
There. He has reached the wall. Now, Shadow, he will herd you back into your corner.
It is not over yet.
Are you prepared to die, Shadow? Listen, Shadow. It's moving along the wall.
And now, Professor, is the Shadow's turn to play.
Play? You're helpless.
Not quite, Quilima. Here is a trick I learned from you. Listen, Professor, do you recognize this?
That's my coat!
Yes, Professor. Anton is touching the wall and he can feel the vibrations. I tap out instructions like you do. I'm talking to him now.
No, Anton, don't listen. It's not your master.
Anton can't hear you, Colima. Remember, he's a deaf mute. But he will pay attention to my signal, especially when I tell him that he's in a room with a time bomb.
Anton! Oh, if I could only reach the wall.
You're in the middle of the room, Colima, and you're helpless. You cannot move unless someone carries you. It's dark, and Anton cannot see you either.
I can crawl. I must reach the wall.
Too late, Colima. Anton is afraid.
Anton, come back. It's a trick.
He can't hear you, Colima. He smashed the door down. He's gone, Professor.
Oh, gone. Anton's left me. I am helpless.
Yes, Professor, helpless. Now I'll take this bomb away.
Stop. Give me that bomb.
No, Professor, I have it.
Blast you. You snatched it out of my hand.
Yes, Professor. Now just shut off the mechanism. There, thank heaven, Colima, your plan has failed.
You won, Shadow. But I have one trick left, young Spence's trick. This little pill.
Colima, don't.
It's too late, Shadow. I've swallowed the pill. Death is almost instantaneous. I only wish I...
Poison. Poison, I can smell it. The most deadly poison known. So, Professor Colima has killed himself. A brilliant mind. Too brilliant. His dreams of power and revenge upon those who thwarted them unbalanced and drove him to crime. No matter what the cause, crime is a boomerang that returns to punish the guilty ones who set it in motion.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
All the characters and all the places named are fictitious. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
87 years ago, September 4th, 1938, The Shadow on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Wendy Barry in an Inner Sanctum Mystery.
Every family should have a home shelter area. Every family should stock that shelter area with a 2-week supply of food and water. Prepare now to survive disaster.
Now an episode of Inner Sanctum Mystery starring Wendy Barry in The Murder Prophet. This goes back 80 years, September 4th, 1945.
Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup present Inner Sanctum Mysteries, starring Wendy Barry. Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum. This is your host to welcome you through the squeaking door into a gay little world of homicidal maniacs, vampires, ghosts, werewolves, and assorted forms of sudden and gory death. Friends, if you ever walk through a cemetery at midnight and see a girl whose hair is on fire and is carrying her head under her arm, you know what to tell her, don't you? Just say, keep a cool head on your shoulders, Toots. And run like crazy.
I suppose you think that kind of advice will help her.
Why, of course, Mary. What else could you say to a girl whose hair is on fire? Wait, I know what you'd tell her. You'd say, my dear, why don't you cool off with a glass of Lipton's iced tea?
I declare, you sure think of Lipton's at the strangest times. But you know, folks, come to think about it, this is a strange time of year. The days are hot, and yet the nights are apt to be a bit chilly. Yes, this is the time when people keep cool with a refreshing pitcher of Lipton's iced tea while the sun's on the rampage, and then later, after sundown, a hot cup of Lipton seems to taste just right. And do you know the reason why Lipton's, hot or iced, is always so welcome and satisfying? Well, it's because Lipton's has that famous brisk flavor. That word brisk, B-R-I-S-K, means that Lipton tea tastes fresh and full-bodied. It's never flat or wishy-washy. That's right, folks. You just don't know how good tea can be till you've tried Lipton's.
And now, friends, get ready to try a new kind of inner sanctum story. It's called The Murder Prophet. And it's an original radio play by Milton Lewis, who copied it from a tombstone. Yes, and our star tonight is that glamorous Hollywood movie star, Wendy Barry, who plays the role of Claudia Dale. All right. Clear the floor and give your flesh room to creep. Ready? Then let's hear Claudia tell us the story in her own words.
At exactly midnight, I saw him for the first time. My headlights picked him up when he hailed me along a lonely stretch of road near my home. I wouldn't have stopped, but the storm was so fierce, I felt sorry for him. I drew up to the side of the road.
Thank you.
Going far?
No, not far.
Where to?
I'll let you know.
Oh, what's that?
Where?
There on the side.
Tombstone.
Oh, there's a cemetery where I picked you up.
Yes, birch lawn.
Cigarette?
No, thank you. I don't smoke.
He said nothing for a few minutes. In the reflection of the dashboard light, I saw his face for the first time. Sunken eyes, hollow cheeks, mouth set in a queer grin, a skull barely covered with a thin layer of milk-white flesh. With a start, I realized he was staring at me.
I've seen you before.
Oh, I don't think we've met.
No, I know you.
Are you sure?
Yes. I would never forget someone so beautiful.
Oh, really?
You're Claudia Dale.
Why, yes.
You're married to Howard Dale.
That's right. But I don't seem to place you.
No, you wouldn't. I know quite a lot about you.
Do you really?
Your first husband was Willard Banks.
How did you know that?
He died 8 years ago, a suicide.
Who are you?
You don't know me. Be careful, you're speeding.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
You're trembling.
How do you know so much about me?
I just know.
Oh, really? I suppose you have second sight or some such rubbish.
It is not rubbish.
Then tell me where I'm coming from.
Pittsfield.
You guessed.
You went there to visit a sick friend, Martha Wollstone.
But you couldn't guess that.
You're going too fast. You're losing control.
No, I'm not. I'm quite all right. I can go fast if I choose to. I shall go as fast as I wish.
Would you care to know more of yourself?
No. No, I do not find your little trick particularly amusing. Besides, What else do you think you can tell me about myself?
Your future.
Oh, nonsense.
Your husband is dead.
Howard?
Murdered.
Oh, you're lying.
You'll find his body on the floor near the piano of your living room when you get home. There are 2 bullets in his head.
Get out of here. Get out of this car. Get out, you hear me? Get out!
Very well. It happens that this is where I wish to go. Good night, and thank you, Mrs. Dale.
He vanished into the shadows on the side of the road. And then I noticed something white and shining queerly in the spot where he disappeared. I looked closely. It was another tombstone in another cemetery. I raced madly for home, fighting the hysteria that seized me. The nightlight was burning in the living room. It couldn't be true. Howard would take me in his arms and kiss me when I stepped into the house. I rang the bell. No answer. Somehow I managed to get the key in the lock. I ran into the living room. Howard!
Don't move.
Oh, who is it?
Right behind you. I've got a gun.
Oh, a gun.
Whip in the body.
Who are you?
Turn around.
Oh, you murdered him.
Keep quiet.
Oh, don't come near me.
Sit down.
Don't touch me.
I said sit down.
Oh.
Sorry I had to slap you. You're losing control. You don't have to scream for the police. Here's my badge.
You?
Detective Sergeant Quinn. Homicide.
Oh, boy. I thought you were...
Yes, I know. Drink this.
Thanks.
Feel better?
Yeah, much.
Who is he?
My husband.
Sure?
Positive. When was he killed?
About 20 hours ago. 4 yesterday morning.
How do you know?
One of the bullets went wild. Hit that clock on the mantel. Where were you yesterday morning?
Pittsfield. I stayed with a sick friend, Martha Wallstone.
Here, look at these things. I took them out of his pocket. They all his?
Yes. Where's the snake ring?
There were no rings.
But he had one. It was quite valuable. He was never without it. I gave it to him.
All right, now look. Did he wear it on the third finger of his left hand?
Yes.
There's a mark, but no ring.
When did you come here?
I drove in behind you. You left the front door open.
I think I know who killed him.
Who?
A man I met on the road coming here. He knew my husband had been murdered.
You did, huh?
He even said his body would be near the piano.
When did you see this guy?
Oh, 10, 20 minutes ago. Picked him up on the road.
Where?
Birch Lawn Cemetery.
Where'd you drop him?
At another cemetery near here. He seemed to walk behind one of the tombstones. Oh, I know it sounds mad, but it happened just as I said.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he looked like a human cadaver. Like a man who's dead and... Oh, you don't believe me.
Why'd you kill your husband?
What? What are you saying?
You heard me.
Well, I told you I was in Pittsfield.
Why'd you go there?
Martha was ill.
Were you there at 4 yesterday morning?
Well, of course.
Don't lie.
Stop shouting at me. I told you who killed him. What are you trying to do to me? Isn't it enough to come home and find Howard like that without you trying to... Oh, in heaven's name, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Not a scotch, lady?
No, thanks. Here, keep the change. I'm leaving.
Sit down, Mrs. Dale. Don't go yet.
You?
Yes. Won't you please sit down?
Yes.
Didn't expect to find you here.
Nor I you.
Are they making it difficult?
It's a nightmare.
You told them about me?
Yes.
You shouldn't have. They wouldn't understand.
Did you kill him?
Would you care for another drink, Mrs. Dale?
No. Who are you?
I'll tell you later.
Why'd you come here?
To talk to you. I knew I'd find you here.
Yes, you knew.
You're not so skeptical now.
No. What did you want to tell me?
That you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen, and that I love you. I've loved you since I first saw you 7 years ago, when you came here to live with your husband.
Is that why you...
Why I killed him? Is that what you meant to say?
Yes.
I am not an ordinary man, Mrs. Dale, but I'm not a fool. Now, on this card, you'll find my name, address, and telephone.
Do you really believe I'd phone you?
Yes. There will come a time when you shall want love. Good night, Mrs. Dale.
Good night. Hello? Operator. Get me police headquarters and hurry, please.
Yes?
That's him, Detective Quinn. That's Garth Dragman.
Thank you, Mrs. Dale. Do you mind coming down to headquarters, Mr. Dragman?
Not at all. Did she tell you that I murdered her husband?
Yes.
I thought you would. I'm not angry, Mrs. Dale, and what I told you earlier this evening still goes. I'll come along right now, Mr. Quinn.
I didn't sleep a wink that night. Twice I got out of bed and drove to police headquarters. Lights were blazing in Quinn's office. I went in the third time. I couldn't bear waiting.
Oh, Miss Dale.
Well?
Glad you stopped by. We checked everything Dragman said. Seemed he was in the same bar and grill where you met him tonight when your husband was killed.
You believed him?
Naturally. Bartender and several regular customers backed up a story. Seems they all left together after the place was closed to play poker.
Well, what about the things he said to me in the car? How could he know about the murder before you or I?
That I don't know. Perhaps he does have second sight. Odd-looking fellow, isn't he? But you can't arrest a man for murder because of that.
He's criminally insane, I tell you. I know he is.
My dear Mrs. Dale.
Oh. What's the use? I loved Howard. I loved him to the point of insanity. Otherwise, there was no accounting for the things I did when I left police headquarters. I was determined to find the man who murdered my husband. It was towards dawn when I made up my mind what to do. I went to Garth Dragman's home. I was about to ring the doorbell when...
Don't ring, Mrs. Dale. The door is open.
Come in.
You were expecting me?
Yes, I was expecting you. Do you still think that I killed him?
I don't know what to think anymore.
Do you want me to find the person who murdered him?
Yes, more than anything in the whole world.
See, I have strange gifts, Mrs. Dale. And I do believe I understand the mind of a criminal. That mad impulse to crime, that strange, twisted desire to take a living being, a creature of arrogance and power, and make it a corroding, lifeless mass of flesh fit for worms. You're shocked? Crime is a shocking, evil thing. And only a man with the brain of a genius can succeed at it. And only a man with a greater brain can trap a successful criminal. I'll find your murderer for you, Mrs. Dale. On one condition.
What's that?
That you marry me.
I felt my body turn to ice. I knew I was talking to a madman. I was sure I was talking to the man who'd murdered my husband.
Oh, shucks. It's not so hard to predict a murder. I can do it. It's easy. I predict that there'll be at least one murder every week on Inner Sanctum.
Good gracious, yes. You might say it's worth a character's life to appear on this program.
Oh, don't feel sorry for them, Mary. Don't forget they can always make a comeback as a ghost on next week's show. In fact, I predict that Claudia's husband will be around one of these Tuesdays.
All right, now it's my turn to make a prediction. And I predict that during the coming fall and winter, more people will drink Lipton tea than any other brand.
Oh, you said that last year.
Yes, and it came true then just as it will now. Folks just naturally seem to prefer Lipton's. If you'd ask a tea expert to explain this preference, he'd say it's because Lipton's has a brisk flavor. You see, that word brisk, B-R-I-S-K, is a technical word. Brisk means that Lipton tea always tastes fresh and tangy. Yes, full-bodied and vigorous, never flat or insipid. So, folks, even if you're not a regular tea drinker, you should try Lipton's. That brisk flavor makes all the difference in the world.
All right. Let's get back to the other world now. The world of creeping, crawling horrors. I'll bet you think that Garth Dragman can't really foretell murders. Or do you think that Claudia doesn't have the courage to trap this homicidal Romeo? Or is he the killer? Yeah. We'll let our star, Wendy Barry, in the role of Claudia tell you. Go ahead, Claudia. Shock him into the shakes.
2 weeks later, I married Garth Dragman. He was the strangest man I ever knew. He would disappear for days at a time, and then suddenly turn up without warning. He had all the money he wanted, yet I never knew where it came from. There was a closet in his room which was always kept locked and bolted. I knew from the way he acted about it that the closet contained the answer to all the things I wanted to know about him. One night while he was away, I obtained tools and tried to force the lock.
Good evening, Claudia.
Oh, Garth.
You didn't expect me back, did you?
No, I
knew you'd try to open that closet someday.
Well, why do you keep it locked?
So that no one but myself shall know what's in there.
Not even I?
You in particular.
But Garth,
You'll not attempt to open it again, will you, Claudia?
No.
Forgive me for striking you. I'm not quite myself tonight. I sometimes do things I regret when these moods come upon me.
He sat down. He seemed terribly exhausted, completely spent. But there was a strange, wild light in his eyes. He seemed like a man intoxicated with some strange drug that few men knew the taste of.
You do forgive me, don't you, Claudia?
Yes, of course.
See, it's something that few people know, Claudia, but a person who has extraordinary powers carries an extraordinary burden.
You mean your gift of prophecy?
Yes, I didn't want to mention it. It seems to upset you so.
It doesn't frighten me any longer.
Did you read in the newspaper about a woman's body being found in the river? She'd been murdered, garroted.
Yes, it was in this evening's paper. They don't know who she is.
I can tell you who she is. Josephine Ford. The stupid girl, Claudia. I could have told you that she'd be murdered 3 days ago.
How do you know these things?
Because I see them. A sort of vision. Now I'm seeing another vision. It's a house, 346 Harbor Street. Near the waterfront. A young woman lies in bed reading. She's very attractive. In an hour, she'll be dead. When the police come, they'll find her body decapitated. The criminal did this to destroy her identity.
But who is the criminal?
What difference does it make? He'll never be caught.
Garth, while you were gone, Martha Wallstone telephoned. She's ill again.
Oh.
She asked me to come up immediately.
Why didn't you go?
I was waiting for you to get home before I left.
You want to leave immediately?
If you don't mind. It's really an emergency.
You may go, Claudia. I shall go to sleep. I'm extremely tired.
It took only a few minutes to get to the waterfront. I found the house at 346 Harbor Street. I went in. The lamp in the bedroom was burning. I looked at the bed. I fainted.
Here, Mrs. Dale. Think you can sit up now?
Detective Quinn.
Yes. Hardly expected to find you here.
I came because Garth Dragman predicted this would happen.
Oh, Mrs. Dale.
You still don't believe me?
You're a strange woman, all right. You accused this man of killing your husband, and then you married him. I suppose you're going to accuse him of this murder, too.
Yes, this and heaven only knows how many others.
Mrs. Dale, do you realize that you haven't got a single piece of evidence to back up your contention?
I'll get the evidence tonight. Will you let me have a gun?
No.
Will you be near my house? I'll need protection.
Oh, after all.
What must I do to convince you what he is? I've risked my own life. I'm willing to risk it again. He's a monster. You're going to wait until he murders me before you believe what I say.
All right. I'll give it a try. I'll come back to your house with you. If you want me for an emergency, smash the window pane.
We drove back together. I dropped Detective Quinn on the corner. The house seemed deserted when I came in, but I wasn't taking any chances. I went to the kitchen, got a knife, hid it in the folds of the long-sleeved gown I was wearing. I went into Garth's room. He wasn't there, but the closet door was open. What I saw in there nearly made me ill. Clothes. Garth's clothes. Some of them soaked in blood. I forced myself to examine them. And I found something that made my heart beat faster. A little jewelry case.
I'll take that, Claudia.
Oh, Garth.
Give me that jewelry case,
no,
please.
No, don't take it.
Thank you.
Garth.
Get away from that window, Claudia. Go on.
Oh, don't shoot, Garth.
You were so anxious to see what's in that closet. Well, now you have. And perhaps you'd like to see the latest addition to my collection. It's in this box.
That box?
Yes, Claudia. A hat box.
God!
Sit down, Claudia.
What are you going to do?
Tell you who killed your husband.
You?
No. You.
You're insane.
I've written out a confession for you to sign.
What'll happen if I don't sign it?
Well, I credited you with more imagination. Would you like to hear it?
Yes. Yes, read it, please.
Sit over here, away from that window.
Yes.
I, Claudia Dale, murdered my first husband, Willard Banks, for his insurance by administering poison.
My first husband?
Yes, Claudia. See, I mean to make this document strong enough to send you to your death if I wish. I've got all the details here, just how you murdered your first husband, how you killed your second. Shall I go on?
No. You know it's all a lie.
Will you sign it?
Of course not. Just what is your game anyway? If you want to kill me, why don't you shoot? You've been very successful before. There's no reason you shouldn't succeed again. Go on, shoot.
You put me in a very difficult position, Claudia. You see, you have found out certain things about me. Things that could cost me my life. I will not tell you again to get away from that window, Claudia. I should prefer to see you live because I love you. But I shouldn't hesitate to murder you.
You love me?
Yes.
You haven't taken me in your arms once since I know you.
The right time had not arrived.
What do you consider the right time?
When I feel that you understand me. When I feel that you, who murdered two men, understand the deep and strange cravings and desires that race in my blood.
You really believe I'm a murderess?
Of course. That's why I love you.
Then the time is now.
The time?
To take me in your arms.
Claudia.
He still held the gun. He wasn't more than 2 inches from me. I turned my lips up to him. I twisted my body to get out of the range of his revolver. When I felt his lips touch mine, I slowly let the knife slip into my hand. Slowly, caressingly, I drew my hand up towards his neck. Then I plunged the blade in.
Claudia!
Detective Quinn! Hurry!
I'm coming. What happened?
I killed him. And here's the proof that he murdered my husband. I found it in the jewelry case he had in his pocket. It's the snake ring that was missing from my husband's body. Now do you believe me? That's the whole story. I realize that you, as the district attorney, must know all the facts. There they are.
Thank you. There are a few points in the story that interest me particularly. First, the confession that he asked you to sign.
What about it?
The confession says that you went out in Pittsfield at 4 a.m. when your husband was killed. You gave your friend Martha Wallstone a sleeping pill, drove her down here, shot your husband, drove back to Pittsfield, turned Miss Wallstone's bedside clock to 4:15 and wakened her. And you gave her the medicine. She thought it was 4:15 and went back to sleep.
Garth was very clever at things like that. He had extraordinary brilliance of the insane.
And just one question. Was that the way you murdered Howard Dale?
I? Oh, but Garth murdered him. The ring proves it.
You never had the ring. You put it in the jewelry box.
I can't believe what you say. Garth was a homicidal maniac. He predicted the death of the people he murdered.
My dear woman, don't you know yet?
Know what?
Garth Dragman was a detective working out of my office. That's how he knew about those deaths. He was put on the case because we suspected you of murdering your first husband as well as your second.
A detective?
Yes. And you're going to die for killing him. It's extremely daring and clever of you to murder him. But you never would have gotten away with it if he hadn't kissed you. He kissed you because he fell in love with you. That poor fool.
teaspoons. That just goes to prove that you should never pick up hitchhikers who come out of cemeteries at midnight. And I bet you've guessed the moral for our story. It's taken from a famous quotation that Harry the Hangman uttered during a nightmare. Never steal the rings of people you murder. On account of that's robbery.
My goodness, you call that a moral? That's one of the most immoral things I've ever heard you say.
All right, Mary, I'll take it back. Now, here's one you really like. There's many a slip twixt the cup and the Lipton. That's why teaspoons were invented.
That's very clever. But I guess the reason they're called teaspoons is because people drink tea so many times during the day. Yes, folks enjoy that brisk Lipton tea not just at mealtime, but between meals as well, such as when friends drop in for a visit. That's why it's a good idea always to keep a good supply on hand. So, folks, ask for Lipton tea in the larger, more economical size packages.
And now here's a cheerful little thought. You can let a man murder you once, but you'd have to be a stiff to let him do it again. Oh, by the way, this month's Inner Sanctum mystery novel is Puzzle for Wantons by Patrick Quentin. Yes, and next week's Inner Sanctum story, directed by Hyman Brown and brought to you by Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup. Next week's story is about a woman with canary yellow eyes, murderous eyes. Everyone she looks at, she wants to kill. And you know what? She keeps a harpoon in her house. Well, well, you never know what's going to harpoon next. And now I'm afraid it's time to close the squeaking door. So, good night. Pleasant dreams.
Folks, it's wonderful how little time cooking takes these days. Now, when I was a girl, my mother used to spend half a day making a pot of chicken noodle soup. But now, we have Lipton's noodle soup mix. And when you use Lipton's, you just empty the contents of the package into boiling water, and in no time at all, soup's on. And what delicious chickeny tasting soup it is. Yes, Lipton's has an old-fashioned homemade flavor, and it's brim full of tender golden egg noodles. So, folks, don't forget to ask for Lipton's Noodle Soup. And don't forget to tune in next Tuesday night for another Inner Sanctum mystery.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
80 years ago, September 4th, 1945, Inner Sanctum Mysteries on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll check in with the couple next door.
Should public utilities fail in time of disaster, refrigerated foods must be either cooked or eaten before they spoil. If this can't be done, throw it away.
Okay, now let's see what's going on with Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce, the couple next door, 66 years ago, September 4th, 1959.
CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
Oh, madam. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you, but I have to see you. I was looking out the window this morning and saw you arrive back at Kenway Castle. I would have rung for you.
Oh, yes, of course, madam. It was quite unnecessary for you to come down to the kitchen. Well, do pardon me for a moment.
Well, never mind rushing madly to get into your butler's coat or whatever you call it. There's more important things. As I said, I would have rung, but I didn't want one of the maids to show up instead of you.
Yes, madam. Of course, madam.
Well, sorry I startled you.
Quite all right, madam. I confess I did think you and Mr. Piper and family returned to London last Wednesday.
Marlowe, do you recall helping my husband put on a suit of armor so he could pretend he was the Kenway ghost and try to scare me?
Oh, yes, madam. Mr. Piper did seem to feel, madam, that it would be rather amusing It was not my idea.
Oh, I know whose idea it was. He came clanking into the bedroom where I was packing the suitcases. And for your information, Marlowe, I was not frightened.
Oh, I'm very happy to hear it, madam.
Yes.
It's the sort of practical joke that is, unfortunately, not always amusing, shall we say?
Yes, well, my husband and I have been saying that for 2 days. You recall, Marlowe, that immediately after you helped him into the army, you were called home to see your sick mother.
Of course, madam.
Well, the point is that you apparently did not... Oh, I'm sorry. How is your mother?
Oh, much better, madam.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks.
Yes. The point is you did not tell my husband how to get out of that suit of armor. And Lord and Lady Kenway took our Aunt Effie and my daughter off on some historic tour of the countryside, and they're not back. You said the armor merely unbuckled. But it doesn't merely unbuckle, Marlowe. We have tried everything.
You can't mean Mr. Piper's still in it.
Mr. Piper is still in it.
Chances are Junior doesn't go for the idea of exchanging a baseball glove for a school bag. But you can make school days a fascinating adventure. Begin now by planning shopping expeditions for school supplies. Let your child help with the planning and the shopping. And then when school opens, make sure he gets off to a good start by keeping an intimate touch with his progress. Through close cooperation with your child and his teacher, you can make this his happiest, most productive school year. Putting it another way, happy the child in grades 1 to 3, whose mother gets him the fascinating telephone dialing game, Dial and Spell. Dial and Spell, one of the famous fun and learning Milton Bradley teaching aids. Like all basic Milton Bradley teaching aids, Dial and Spell is teacher approved, grade identified, and it's fun. For other keys to fun and learning in reading, arithmetic, social studies, shop for Milton Bradley teaching aids at fine stores everywhere. For fun and learning, Milton Bradley teaching aids.
Darling?
Yes.
Darling, good news. It was Marlowe I saw, and he's here. Come in, Marlowe. Come in.
Oh, I say, sir.
Get me out of this. You get me out of this.
Since Wednesday, sir. Can't have been in the suit of armor since Wednesday. Can't believe it.
Well, he has, Marlowe.
That's impossible, sir. Quite impossible. I've plenty of time, sir, the children dressed up in suits of armor. Master Charles and his friends from Oxford, and I never, sir, any of them being unable to remove the suit of armor.
Well, you've heard of it now.
Dear, now.
Well, what's he going to do? Just stand there saying he hasn't heard of it? Went for 2 days. Down here 2 days?
Sir, I informed you it merely unbuckled.
All right. You merely unbuckle it, if you please.
I think you'll notice, Marlowe, that I have unbuckled all the leather straps and buckles, but each piece of armor seems almost fastened together, and it won't open, none of them.
Do stand still, sir. Oh, yes, I see. That's most unusual. Of course, I'm not familiar with this particular suit of armor, sir. It was taken from the West Tower room, which Lord Kenway has not yet completed nor catalogued, sir.
Well, you do admit something's got to be done other than merely unbuckle.
Most definitely, sir.
Yes.
And I suggest that I fetch a mechanic from the village as quickly as possible, sir.
No, you're not going all the way to the village.
It's a matter of expediency, sir, if you follow me, sir. With Lord Kenway arriving back at any moment, I'm in a most difficult position, sir.
You are. Look, I hate to sound like a guy who's always complaining, but if you had been rattling around in a suit of armor...
You don't seem to understand, sir. When you first suggested getting into a suit of armor and pretending to be a ghost, I comprehended at once, sir, the humor of your little prank. I hope I'm not without a bit of humor myself, sir.
Oh, yes, I know. You were most helpful.
However, it did not occur to me, sir. Anything like this might happen, and Lord Kenway does not share our appreciation of practical jokes, if you follow me now, sir. And especially with one of his, no doubt, valuable 15th century suits of armor.
Well, I follow you, Marlowe, and I will keep him out of sight until you get back from the village with a mechanic.
Thank you, madam. Of course, I don't believe I've said, sir, how very sorry I am. I'm sure it's most uncomfortable.
For Pete's sake, get a mechanic, even if he has to bring an acetylene torch.
You just don't know what you have missed. We have had the most exciting time.
Marlowe, where the blazes is Marlowe?
Lord Kenway, Marlowe has gone into the village for something.
Oh, very well.
Yes, Mrs. Piper, I simply can't apologize enough. I do hope you haven't been worried. Oh, now, Lady Kenway, I said you mustn't apologize. Goodness,
It's just been a real adventure. Now, I really have something to write home about.
Mommy, we just had the most wonderful time. Have you, dear? Well, I'm so glad. No, I wasn't worried, Lady Kenway. After all, you phoned, and then Aunt Effie phoned later, so I wasn't worried.
Well, I had no idea when Robert suggested taking your aunt and Betsy for a short drive that we would find ourselves involved in storms and bridges washed out and detours and goodness knows what.
I know.
I loved every minute of it.
There we stood on the same battlefield where Richard II gathered his forces together. And the same type of storm broke out on September the 4th, 1368.
Robert, I think Miss Sorensen has had enough history to last her life. Oh, I have just loved every minute of it. And then to stay last night with the Duke and Duchess at Dudley Castle. My goodness, you don't know what you missed.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Well, I better go back here. Suppose we're leaving right away. Come on up so I can tell you all about it.
Yes, I will, Aunt Effie.
I'm going to see Chalmers about that mare. Let me know when Marlowe gets back. I have an errand for you.
All right, Robert. Mrs. Piper, I do hope you're not sorry you told my daughter you'd stop and see us when you were in England. I'm afraid it's been a bit more than you bargained for.
Well, no, it's been wonderful, and we must be on our way as soon as we're ready.
Of course, but you must have lunch before you set out, and I'll go and see about that at once.
What's the matter, Mommy? Were you worried about us? No, not about you. Now, listen, come on up to our bedroom, Betsy. Hurry up. Now, I don't want you to say a word to Lord or Lady Kenway.
Oh!
Aunt Effie, she's seen your father. Why didn't you say something so she knew it was you?
Look, I didn't even see Aunt Effie. I heard voices, and I thought it was Marlowe. And I opened the bedroom door, and here's Aunt Effie. She just took one look at me and passed out.
Aunt Effie, it's all right. It's all right.
Why is Daddy dressed up like that?
Yes,
Look,
all right.
you just fainted, Aunt Effie. You did not see a ghost, Aunt Effie. It's me.
You mean it's I, Daddy?
All right, it's I.
Don't you yell at Betsy. You're the one who always insists on her being grammatical.
Well, under the circumstances, I hardly think being grammatical is... All right, it's me. It's I. It's me.
I thought...
Yes, I know what you thought, Aunt Effie.
Look, I'm very sorry. I scared you.
Oh, honestly, my heart's just beating like a sledgehammer. Well, I would certainly like an explanation of that get-up.
He was going to be funny the other afternoon, Aunt Effie. He got Marlowe to help him into a suit of armor so he could come clanking into the bedroom where I was packing. So in he comes. Woo, I'm the Kenway ghost, he moans or something, murdered in my sleep.
Well, it seemed like a funny idea at the time.
Well, what did you do? Leave the armor on so when I got back you could scare the life out of me?
He can't get it off. Well...
Listen.
What is it, I say? What is it?
Well, I guess they've heard Aunt Effie. Get your story ready to tell Lord Kenway about how we Americans love practical jokes.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment.
It's new. It's special.
What's this? Continental 6-month floor wax in a new special size?
Yes. Now, for the first time, you can get the new special size 6-month floor wax for just about half the price of the regular can. That's right. The very same Wonder Wax that's guaranteed not to walk away, wash away, wear away for 6 full months is now available for the amazing low price of only 79 cents. Imagine, with new special size 6-month floor wax, you can end weekly waxing drudgery and save money, too. Yes, wax just once with 6-month floor wax, and the same normal care that keeps your floors clean now keeps them gleaming bright, scuff-resistant for 6 full months or your money back. So why be a slave to your floors? Relax. Don't wax. Look for 6-month floor wax in the new half-price special size today. Only 79 cents everywhere. Get Continental 6-month floor wax now.
Well, I hope you understand how it happened, Lord Kenway.
No, can't say I do at all.
Well, look, just get me out of it, will you? Then go into more detail. For Pete's sake, I have been in this thing for...
Dear, Lord Kenway, he only meant to play a little, practical joke, don't you see?
Yes, he said that, but what I can't see is, what is the joke?
Well, I'd say the joke is that he got into it, and then he couldn't get out.
Aunt Effie, please, it's all embarrassing enough, and I think what we should do now is to try and help him.
Well, I'm not. You scared the life out of me. I suppose you think you were very funny. Well, I don't.
Oh,
Robert, now you know what Jane has listened to us many times, that Americans are very fond of practical jokes. Robert, it's like the time at Oxford when you tied the headmaster to the bridge and he nearly drowned.
Oh, yes, well, that was very funny, but I can't see the humor of this. Why should anyone pretend to be a ghost when we already have a ghost in Kenway Cup?
Lord Kenway, my husband thought he'd pretend to scare me. You see, of course, I wasn't scared.
Well, no, I should think not. That's the whole point. Why would anyone be scared of a ghost? Why, we see him all the time, don't we, dear? Been here for centuries. Never bothers anyone. Minds his own business. Feel a bit sorry for him. There you are.
Robert, some people don't even like the idea of ghosts. But let's forget that now, and do get Mr. Piper out of this armor.
I don't understand it. Assemble many suits of armor, but this is the first one I've seen that doesn't merely unbuckle. No, we had it. Barlow, what do you make of it?
Most unusual, sir. But rather than keep Mr. Piper in this state any longer, Lord Kenway, I fetched the mechanic from the village.
All right, put him to work, but don't damage the suit. Sit there.
I don't know.
Are you sure our daughter is quite happy married to an American?
These people have said so, dear, and they're friends of hers.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Margaret Hamilton, Francie Myers, Pat Baxter, Melville Cooper, and Anthony Kemble Cooper, and is produced by Walter Hart.
And from 66 years ago, September 4th, 1959, The Couple Next Door, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll wrap up our week on Friday with comedy, including The Chase and Sanborn Hour, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, also Dorothy Lamour, Ida Lupino, and W.C. Fields. We'll also have The Aldrich Family, The Great Gildersleeve, and we'll have a quarter hour with Fibber McGee and Molly. That's all coming up on Friday. Hey, thanks for being with us on this Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. Thanks for being with us. I'm Wyatt Cox.